So I got a series of questions that you guys have asked me, and I'm going to work my way through. I'm in Barcelona at the moment, flying home tomorrow actually, because I live in this street here, which is 9 minutes from the beach, and we are just about to go back to the beach. So the question that I've been asked is, do I need to register with HMRC, i.e. the taxman, in order to flip? Yes. But don't worry, it's not terribly complicated. However, I want to scare the bejinks off you for a moment. One of my mentees, who's a lovely woman, she got fined £38,000. £38,000. I'm just going to say that one more time. £38,000 because she was not registered with HMRC when she was flipping. Now, you do not want to be in that place. By the way, that was before I worked with her. So the thing that you need to do when you're flipping and register with HMRC, and to be quite frank, it shouldn't be you doing it, it should be your accountant. So as long as your accountant's like on the ball, you'll be fine. It's a thing called CIS, Construction Industry Scheme. I've personally never done any of the monthly returns myself. My bookkeeper and my accountant do all of that, but I've definitely made sure it happens. As a landlord, if you're doing renovations for you to keep, you don't need to be registered for CIS. But as a person doing flips, if you're doing renovations for you to sell, you do need to be registered with CIS. I'm going to really briefly explain what CIS is, and I suspect it's really because the government thinks builders get paid cash. Now, you as a professional property developer are not going to be paying any builder cash, because first, there's no accountability, and second, there's no invoice, so you can't reduce your cost. So there's no bonus to you to be paying somebody cash. I guess it's about that, but there's still really no bonus, quite frankly, to you to be paying somebody cash in the long run. So CIS, either your builder is already registered and they're what's called zero rated, and all your accountant does is fling in a form once a month. Don't be late, because then they'll charge you £100. And then as soon as you finish flipping, your accountant deregisters your account, and then when you start flipping again, your accountant re-registers your account. Got it? You with me? Your builder may be 20% rated, or they may be 30% rated. It's not for you to determine, it's for your builder to have put in their application. Now, when you speak to your builders, most of those builders don't even know this thing exists. So what you will probably be doing is helping your builders professionalize in their business as well, encourage them to get themselves registered so that then they can be 0% and you don't need to retain any money. Because if they're 20% or 30%, then you've got to pay some to HMRC and some to your builder, and nobody's happy at that moment, okay? So you really want to be working with builders who are 0% rated, and the majority of them will be. So, do I need to be registered, or do you, more importantly, need to be registered with HMRC when you flip? Yes, inadvertently, because you are paying builders to do the renovation, and so you need to be registered for the CIS scheme. Anything else? There's health and safety, which I absolutely think you need to be on top of, because construction can be quite a dangerous industry to be in. And again, a friend of mine got fined 22 grand because of a small incident on his site. So you need to make sure your health and safety is on point. That's part of my property development masterclass, which is in many of my academies for you guys. I spent 6.5 grand getting that health and safety information. But you don't actually need to be registered unless you're doing an extremely sizable project. However, if anything goes wrong, it's always better, isn't it, to show that you complied with all health and safety regulations. So you would, so we'll go into that another day. Health and safety, look into it, but the main one is register for CIS as a flipper, not as a landlord. Got it? All right, so that was technical, wasn't it? I'm not even showing you the beach because I'm not there yet. So if you found this video useful, do be a honey and just give it a like. Subscribe, because we're going to give you lots more technical data, as well as the more interesting kind of like, how do I flip 100 deals? And then those videos will come to you first. If it's useful to somebody else, and maybe they're already flipping and maybe they knew nothing about CIS, and you're like, whoa, I do not want my friend to be fined 38,000 quid, be a sweetheart and send this video on to them. And then finally, have a good look at my website. It's thegoodpropertycompany.co.uk. You know, we've done over 45 million quid's worth of property, sourced for an agreed purchase price of 30 million quid. So we kind of know, I mean, we know our stuff. You know, like everybody, we get things wrong occasionally, but very straight speaking, very, very useful for you. And I've put a lot of really great property information up there for you. You'll love it. thegoodpropertycompany.co.uk. I'm off to the beach. You want to make a shed load of cash relatively fast? That's a buy to sell strategy. Download my buy to sell pack written for you guys. Everything I know popped into there for you.